Hi, I'm Jason with NEA Performance Plus, and we're coming to you today to show you a cool product called the Pedal Commander. Pedal Commander is a throttle control system that gives you more control over your vehicle's throttle response. Depending on your needs, you can set it for a more sensitive sporty feel or less sensitive for a better fuel economy. With 8 different settings, there is plenty of room for you to find one that fits your needs. Today we're going to be installing the Pedal Commander on a 2016 Ford F150 5.0. In the package, you're going to get your Pedal Commander, which is going to have a cable that splits off at the bottom, one which will attach to your throttle pedal and the other which will attach to the pedal wiring that goes to it. Also in the box, you get a cleaning wipe to wipe off where you're going to stick your Pedal Commander, make sure it's free of all armor all and things like that you might would have on your interior. After unpackaging the Pedal Commander, we take it and first we're going to route our wires down next to our column. We're going to run them down towards our accelerator pedal. We will pull them out through the bottom. Once we get them there, we will be mounting our Pedal Commander wherever you'd like it to go. So we clean the area and then we apply the adhesive back Velcro. We clean both sides of the Pedal Commander and the dash. Then we stick that and put it on there where you would like it, and you can put this anywhere you would like in your vehicle as long as the wiring allows you to go that far back, or you can hide it because it is also controlled by your phone or Bluetooth. After that, we'll be getting underneath the dash. We'll be unplugging our factory wiring going to our factory accelerator pedal. Once that is unplugged, we'll plug our Pedal Commander into the side the wiring's on and the other side of our Pedal Commander into the pedal. Once these are done, we'll zip tie the wiring up so it's away from anything that it could possibly rub on or get in the way of your foot or something with the accelerator pedal. We're in our 2016 Ford F150 that we've installed our Pedal Commander in, and we do currently have this truck in sport mode, and we've got our Pedal Commander in sport mode turned on 4. So definitely can tell a huge difference in the throttle response. I mean, it's really pretty unbelievable as to the difference it's made in this truck. I mean, sport mode does make a difference, but I mean, as far as even getting on it and going down the road, like here we are running about 60 miles an hour, and we'll just the response time is just instantly in power, where before it had that delay in the pedal. So there's really no delay in the pedal. Again, it feels just about like a throttle cable, like an old carbureted rig versus the newer fuel injected stuff. So I am very impressed with what it's done for this truck. Today we've installed the Pedal Commander on a 2019 Ford Raptor, and just driving it just right out the gate. We've got it turned all the way up on our highest setting there as far as responsiveness. I mean, on sport. We're all the way to number 4 on sport, but right out of the gate, I could tell a big difference on how fast the throttle came to life. I mean, it's almost like you have a throttle cable on old carbureted rig versus the newer fuel injected stuff. But in even going, you know, and just easing on it, it definitely has got a lot more pickup, almost like just barely cracking the throttles. Probably feels more like half throttle than that did before. All right, we're going to stomp it real quick here and just maybe you'll be able to see my foot reaction versus RPMs. As you can see, it came into power really fast. You know, you can see we kind of wheel hopped there for a minute, but even going at 55 mile an hour, you can see there's not hardly any delay at all in the pedal. So I'm pretty satisfied with the responsiveness we've gained on this Raptor, even being highly tuned and modified. We just set our Pedal Commander back to Eco mode and we held the center button in to switch it over to Eco on the power button, and we've turned it all the way down. So this is the least responsive that it can get. So, and that's on the floor. You can see it took so much longer to come into power. Definitely a lot laggier on the throttle. Made better probably for easing around, going on off-road trains and stuff like that where you don't want your throttle to be quite as sensitive. But I definitely can tell a performance loss as far as how quick I come into power. And a while ago we showed you getting on at about 55, and we're at 55 again, and I'll show 1, 2. Took almost a count of 2 there to get back into power, where before it wasn't even to 1. So Definitely can tell a big difference in between the lowest setting and the highest setting. I think the other settings you just have to play with it and see what's best for your driving style and your feel. I'm sure this would help in economy as far as driving in town and stuff. I don't know how much more it's going to gain on the highway, but I am very impressed as how the vehicle acts. Of course, in the sport mode turned all the way up is really impressive, like I say, even on the Ford Raptor. We're just wrapping up with our installs today on our Ford F150 and also our Raptor. One of them which has the 5.0, the F150 has the 5-liter, and the Raptor has the 3.5 EcoBoost. And we've installed the pedal commander on both vehicles. In both vehicles, we've seen a big increase in response, especially turned up on sport mode. It's pretty impressive, actually. Even on the Raptor, which is highly modified, it has a different intercooler, it's tuned, it has a cold air intake, it has a lot done to it already. We've installed it on there and it even made a big improvement on it. So, you know, as far as our reviews here, we're all very impressed with how it turned out. The 5-liter, it has an exceptional response. Matter of fact, just easing around, it'll just turn the tires over real easy where, you know, before you had to really get in it. And then we turned them both down on eco mode and it made a big difference as well. And it was slower responding and be great for icy roads or different kinds of driving in that nature. But I think it'll make a difference also in town on fuel mileage. But we are very impressed with the performance and how it worked on both vehicles. I would highly recommend this product. We're satisfied here at NEA Performance, and it does have our stamp of approval. Come see us at NEA Performance Plus. For around $300, we can get a pedal commander for almost any vehicle and ATV or UTV, and it can be installed in around 15 minutes.